So here's the young contender, Yair Rodriguez, a big win over the Korean zombie Chan Sung Jung in November of 2018. Really put him back on the fast track. Big spot for Yair here tonight.
Yeah, it's a big moment for Yair Rodriguez. He's one of those guys that you look at and you understand that there's a star quality about him. But then after you get past all of that, you realize that there's a fantastic fighter. The flying head kick of Andre Feely, that beautiful front kick that he landed against BJ Penn to finish him, put him in a position where he fought Frankie Edgar and then the Korean zombie afterwards. He has truly earned his right to call himself one of the best featherweights in the entire world.
But ever since he made his UFC debut, the focus has not just been contention, it has been to win a world title and try to take a step in that direction here tonight. Yair Rodriguez, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Yes, the sweet science. This guy could have been a professional boxer, probably a world champion if he so chose. He loves the MMA game, but his boxing is certainly his bread and butter.
I mean, a guy that was on par to make an Olympic team, and that is in one specific skill set. When you reach that level, when you're winning the national championship, and you're about to go to the Olympics, but you choose a different avenue. Yeah. You decide you want to fight mixed martial arts, it's truly something special. He has the most educated jab I have ever seen in the octagon. He throws the jab, it always comes back to the face. It never goes to the hip. And if you rush him, he has an ability to switch stances from conventional to southpaw and land a great counter right hand that will put your lights up.
Better jab than your guy, Rosendo Sanchez.
Oh, it's unbelievable. He puts Rosendo Sanchez to shame.
All right, both fighters have entered the octagon, and this massive fight is nearly upon us, ready to go from Anaheim at the Honda Center with one of the biggest fights of the year. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, El Pantera Rodriguez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, you want to talk about a guy who's already put together an amazing highlight reel. Here is the Mexican phenom, Yair Rodriguez. You may remember that flying head kick knockout of Andre Feely, stopped the legend BJ Penn early in 2017. Superstardom, the buzzword for Yair Rodriguez. We will see if this young man can keep it going tonight. Trying to establish the jab early on here. Nice jab there.
Big inside kick. Fighting behind a nice jab.
And there's that kicking game from Yair Rodriguez on full display early on in this one tonight.
Yeah, Yair Rodriguez is a beast. And you know when you watch him, when you're going into the octagon with him, you've got to always be on high alert because he can hit you from anywhere. And a lot of times, it comes from those kicks, those very diverse, scary, dangerous, challenging to understand kicks that he throws. Nice punch lands over the top. Right hand is a ball. They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Oh, straight to the body by the Korean Super Bowl. All right, so another ringing jab right there, snapping his head back like a Pez dispenser. You can tell he was a former boxer.
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell that that is his base. The way that he throws the jab is fundamentally sound. Does it like he was trained to do it as a young boy. And right now, behind that jab, he finds himself ahead. That was a massive high kick.
We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Counters with the left hook. Nicely done there. Oh, that strike to the body, man. Oh, nice stick and move there by Yair Rodriguez. I would think, DC, this is a hard guy to simulate in training. Creates a lot of different angles, manages distance well, and he's doing all of that and then some here tonight. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked.
Came with inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good. 34 total strikes have now landed for Yair Rodriguez. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, spinning back fist out of nowhere.
Fast jab lands there. Nice body kick.
Oh, nice kick. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, nice job there defensively to block that knee attempt. Good work by the Korean Super Bowl.
Good stick.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the targets, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
1 minute now to go in round one.
Nice kick.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Nicely done as he lands a kick to the leg.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Oh, flying knee up top. Under 20 seconds now to go. Hook lands. 10 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, nice. Beautiful power tie. He's got him in the place.
Round two straight ahead.
Stop!
All right, take a seat, bud. Deep breath in. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, here's some water. Listen, your kicks are working.
Well, he certainly added to his highlight reel in that previous round, DC. A lot of effective kicks there to the body.
And he did a great job of setting up those kicks. He's not throwing blind body kicks. He's not just throwing the kick. He's throwing it behind jabs. He's throwing it behind punches, making his opponent think high, and then blasting that kick right into his opponent's body.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
So Rodriguez continuing to manage distance beautifully tonight. He's got his kicking game on point.
He's so long. So Yair uses those kicks to not only brutalize you, but to maintain space. He's a well-rounded mixed martial artist. He's really improved in the wrestling, but ultimately, the kicking game will always be what defines Yair. Clean punch.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. just unable to quite find that range. Nice straight punch there. Oh, nice land there by Yair Rodriguez, DC. There are so many different layers and dynamic strikes in the arsenal of Yair Rodriguez. The opposition just never knows what's coming. Just out of range with that strike. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
The Korean Superboy gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Rodriguez's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by the Korean Superboy.
Oh, nice.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Well, a really good second round for him thus far after a somewhat lack.
Oh, hurt bad.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like, so when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Rodriguez, tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side? 2 minutes now to go.
Nice punch man over the top. And then he throws an overhand right.
All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. To see him still standing, that just goes to the toughness that he has to be still standing after taking such a damaging shot.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been. Beautiful strike.
Under a minute now to go. Choi's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Hook shot attempt to the head here. Instead, it's blocked by Rodriguez. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
20 seconds to go, round two. Effective punch from the clinch there by Choi. Final seconds. Good round. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one.
Nice strike.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Pretty good straight punch there by Yair Rodriguez. Oh, roundhouse kick. Rodriguez is blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard.
Oh, back and forth we go. The fighters on point tonight. Lands a beautiful kick.
Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. It's got to change something.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Good. Keep the pressure on. You're doing good.
Able to check the high kick.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Effective jab there by the Korean Super Bowl. Again, going back to the jab just out of range.
Oh, nice knee.
All right, champ, starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
Well, he's taking way too many shots to the head. You got to move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot and those shots leads to your face starting to swell.
Oh, he gets tagged again. Nice combination. Trademark inside leg kick there by Rodriguez. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Push, push, push.
90 seconds to go now. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs.
Good kick.
Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking team.
He got it done with his strike. He fought well behind the jab, but it was the significant strikes that really did make an impact on the judges' minds.
Rodriguez's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now.
Short time now in the round.
Getting the hands going here early. Oh, a huge block there. Oh, headshot bang as the high kick lands. Choi gets touched by that kick there. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
15 seconds. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight, because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now.
Don't worry about the blood, okay?
All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, next round is underway, and both fighters still look pretty fresh to me, DC. Maybe they're doing your sprint workouts during training camp or something.
I mean, these guys are known for working very, very hard. Both of them make cardio a very key factor in their preparation, and is showing on both sides of the octagon.
Rodriguez is really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds. And he switches to southpaw. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Well-placed kick there by Rodriguez. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Rodriguez is caught right on the bridge of his nose. Does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order. Oh, you land, I land is how we're doing here. Rodriguez's kick attempt, that one was blocked.
He's hurt. Oh, my goodness!
Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line.
Straight punches, true. He goes upstairs with the kick.
Oh, he hurt him again.
Feels like the beginning of the end.
Oh, he hurt him.
Back to his feet. Big knee to the body. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
All right, so now his body language really starting to change, and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the damage on the body, you know that the work has been done. What a beautiful game plan put together by this team.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming this way.
Man, get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Oh, and the high kick lands. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Heavy kick downstairs. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Rodriguez an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that cut. Fourth round here, less than a minute to go. He's looking to land the right, just out of range. What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurt for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up. But I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting.
15 seconds. His misses are entertaining. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, well, that's the end of the round, and we will go right into the corner of the fighter with that brutal cut on his nose. Really, really bad here. You got to think they're going to, at the very least, call the doctor in, and if that cut gets any worse than it is now, they will have no choice but to stop this fight. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
Oh, how good is that jab by Choi?
Oh. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. He lands a solid punch there.
So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
Good job blocking that shot. Oh, wow.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, swelling out in his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now. But if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Nice punch from the clinch by Rodriguez.
He's in trouble. Nice block.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Right now they separate.
Lands a beautiful leg kick.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, that's a beautiful left-hand counter.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish. Oh, he just hurt him, he just hurt him. Woo! Big head kick land.
Choi's limping. That would suggest that the leg kick is having the desired effect.
Let's work.
Counters with a right hand. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. 2 minutes now to go in this one. Choi's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
That right hand.
Choi going for the leg kick, he misses. Straight right is there. All right, so the damage continues to be doled out, and I think a lot of fans watching at home would probably like to see the referee calling the dog.
And that's very rare, because fight fans want to see violence. But right now, you have seen enough. This guy is beat. This guy is battered. He doesn't have much more. He has not done the right things to allow for himself to win this fight.
1 minute to go in the fight.
He got hurt again. Oh!
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flow.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight. Oh, man.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Nice straight right lands. Oh, another knockdown! Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take? Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's gonna hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-44. For the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Doo-Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started. A scary proposition for the rest of this featherweight division. But we've already started to see major strides made when it comes to his skill development. This might be a UFC champion before